What's up, people? I'm Adnan here from Tech Miners. So first of all, thank you for all of your support that you have shown us in our previous videos. Of course, without you guys, we cannot grow. So, of course, keep watching and keep liking our videos. Today we're going to talk about the budget-friendly Titan X competitor. Yes, you guessed it right from the title. It is none other than GTX 1070. So let's take a look, shall we? So GTX 1070 probably will be the Nvidia's next big thing, because as you all know, with the previous generation 970, it was a huge success and it was the best-selling GPU. And Nvidia is trying to replace it with 1070, which is a mid-range graphics card, but it can compete with GTX Titan X, which is actually a pretty amazing thing. So let's see what does it have under the hood to compete with Titan X. So GTX 1070 chip contains Nvidia's newest architecture, codename Pascal, which has 16nm FinFET process. It has 1920 shadering units. Nvidia likes to call them CUDA cores, so in this case 1920 CUDA cores with 7.2 billion transistors. It has a base clock of 1506 MHz and has a boost clock of 1683 MHz. It has 8 GB of memory, which should be enough for 1440p gaming. Bear in mind though, it is GDDR5 memory, unlike GTX 1080, which has GDDR5X. With a 256-bit memory interface and 2 GHz memory clock, it can deliver up to 256 gigabits per second. It can deliver a maximum digital resolution of 7.8K, which is 7680 by 4320 at 60 Hz. Here you can see your standard I/O, display ports, HDMI, and also dual link DVI, which is a nice inclusion. It is a dual slot card with a blower style cooler. The cooler is not something out of the ordinary, more on that later. This whole package will take only 150 watt through one 8-pin PCIe connector. You just saw the specs, so let's see what it is capable of in gameplay and benchmarks. So we just saw the benchmarks. So as you just saw, we did not include 4K benchmarks because this card, as we all know, is not aimed for 4K gaming. So we didn't just include that. But I can guarantee you that this card is a solid 1080p gaming card, because in 1080p monitor, it did awesome in every game with maxed out settings. But in 1440p though, you would not be able to max out all the games, but there will be some specific games which will not allow you to max out, but in pretty much all the games you will be able to max out the settings and play it with breeze. So if we want to talk about the build quality of the card, so GTX 1070 and GTX 1080, as you all know, the Founders Edition, they are all pretty identical. But one big thing about GTX 1080 and GTX 1070 is 1070 does not have a VaporX cooling, which is actually made us thought that this card will be pretty overheating card and it will thermothrottle a lot, but it didn't actually, which is amazing. In our test benches, it didn't actually go over 74 degrees. So yeah, it is a pretty good card. Build quality is pretty decent and looks totally like 1080. So aesthetically it looks good. Yes, the backplate is plastic. I wouldn't bother about it because it does reduce the weight of it, but the metal shroud, it does increase it, so it will make your card a little shaggy. So yeah, overall it's a good card, and yes, it is a pretty good overclocker. We were able to get some good number in overclocking. So there you have it, our thought about GTX 1070. Thank you, folks.